A Royal Respite by Tornado Firehooves. Chapter 1 Journey to Coltonville. Year 250 AR, 2.5 centuries after Nightmare Moon's defeat, near the equestrian border. You have to be jesting us, right? She asked her sister incredulously. Please tell us that they are joking. Princess Celestia and Princess Luna, the Alicorn co-rulers of the Principality of Equestria, flew high in the skies over their domain. Carried by Celestia's royal chariot of light, they zoomed away from the capital they called home, towards the destination the Solar Sister had in mind for the two of them. I am perfectly serious, Luna, Celestia snorted, rolling her eyes. We've both been working very hard to keep Equestria in order, and we haven't had a break in, 300 years? It's time we simply relaxed and had some time to ourselves. You'll forgive my lack of enthusiasm, sister, but we have just ended a 1,000-year-long sabbatical a mere 2.5 centuries past, Luna replied with a sigh. Besides, what if some ladies of the current in Equestria in our absence? The unicorn teams we specifically trained to raise the sun and moon in our place will keep things running smoothly, and Chancellor Skyrunner will keep things politically stable while we are gone. Don't worry, sister. It'll be lots of fun. But why Coltonville? Of all the nations on the continent of Ponynon, why the Pony Republic? Luna shook her mane. Thou knowest very well the Earth Ponies of the Republic does low flying Pegasus and Baltic-wheeling unicorns, and we, dear sister, are both. That's why we'll be morphing ourselves into Earth Ponies before we cross the border. Celestia told her sister with a wry smile. Now, we'll need to get to experience his lives as normal Earth Ponies for a change. Not only will we not be flyers or mages, but we will experience the world as commoners as well. Methinks thou hast worn thy royal crown too tightly these few centuries past, sister. Luna waved skeptically. For whilst we would agree with moving amongst our subjects in the skies, here we are traveling amongst hostile equines, in a region where magical entities are diminished. So what if magic barely functions here, and the ponies may hate us? We'll be fine, Celestia replied with a smile. As long as we act apart and keep the Republic authorities from finding out we're here, that is. Princess Luna simply could not believe her sister. Ever since the death of her beloved people, Twilight Sparkle, from old age, Celestia had been going through something of a millennia crisis, trying to cram in as much living as to each decade as possible. Her actions had become more and more erratic every year. This was only the latest in a series of poorly thought out decisions. As she stared down the ground below, Luna truly wondered if her sister was losing her mind. Oh, the Lunar Princess had her own eccentricities, such as referring to a birth vision of her old medieval equestrian speech pattern, but she would never do something like this, leaving their kingdom, their spouses, and their children behind to take a month-long vacation. Celestia must have truly lost all reason. Looks like we're here, Celestia beamed, as the Pegasus guards lowered the chariot to the ground. Remember, once we cross the border, our magic will still barely be functional, so stay on guard. As they stepped off the chariot, both their horns suddenly began to glow. As both unicorns slowly changed seat, Princess Luna looked down at the newly assumed form and whinnied in surprise. Teenager Celestia, really? Luna asked her, staring back at her sister incredulously. Now we know that thou wishes to return to thy youth far too much. Coltonville, first settled town in the Pony Republic of Ponyland. As far as the communities in the Pony Republic went, Coltonville was a nice enough town. It had a malt shop, a roller derby rink, and the Rainbow Beauty Salon. It was the whole town of the world-famous actress and dancer, Meadowlark Bloom Cheval, and also had a theater and radio station. Many middle-class families, whose stallions worked hard in the factories and mills, and brought home enough jangles, the Republic's national currency, for their families to live comfortably. These modern equine families lived in two-story houses and drove around in station wagons. The town was home to a generation of teens who listened to their Walkmans and watched music videos on PTV. Yes, as far as pony towns go, Coltonville was certainly the cream of the Earth Pony crop. Within this modest little town was Coltonville High School, a large pink building with many classrooms. It was here that the young colts and fillies of Coltonville learned to be good and productive citizens of the Pony Republic, learning with the latest computers and tools of education that modern science could provide. It was early morning as the school buses pulled up in front of the school. A herd of teenage ponies poured inside the school building, gossiping as they trotted along. The students milled about the halls and got into their lockers until the bell rang. "The class, please settle down." Miss Hackney, the periwinkle-colored old schoolmar, with lavender mane, whinnied. "Now, before we start the lesson, please pass yesterday's homework forward." As the class of Earth ponies passed their papers forward, they began whispering amongst themselves. "Hey, Bright Eyes, you joining us at the mall show tonight?" Starlight, the pink mare with the golden mane, asked. "Melody wants to tell us all about the next concert her band will be playing in." "Sure," the blue filly with the orange mane replied with a laugh. "I wanted to talk to you guys about a project to clean up the litter in Paradise Lake today." "Go to the malt shop and gossip, that's all we ever do." Pat, the peach-colored pony with the orange mane, sighed. "Does you girls wish there was something new and exciting or happen around here?" "Aw, isn't there enough excitement in our lives already?" The white filly with a pink mane giggled sweetly. "Are our normal lives interesting enough?" "You know how she could be, sweetheart." Clover, the purple pony with rose-colored hair, replied. "Seized with excitement, like Bonbon is with stuffing her face." "Huh?" Yellow Mare asked, looking up from munching on a brownie. "Hey, I can cook just as well as I can eat, you know." "Mellow out, Bonbon. She's just teasing you." "Melody," the yellow filly replied. "Now, could you be a dear and make us some cookies for our next tea party club?" Students, if you would please be so kind to pay attention," Miss Hackney started, "unless you would rather discuss whether you are talking about in detention." All the giggling and shouting from the desk fell silent, as the teenage fillies and colts turned their attention to their lessons. "Today, we will review our geography and history," the elderly teacher whinnied. "Now, what any of you can tell me about the Principality of Equestria?" Bright Eyes raised her hoof. "The Principality of Equestria is the largest kingdom on the continent of Ponyland. Ruled by the Pegasus unicorn sisters Celestia and Luna, it is home to all three tribes of known types of ponies." "Very good, Miss Bright Eyes," Miss Hackney replied. "And can anyone tell me what Coltonville's connection to Equestria is?" "The first Earth pony settlers in the Republic arrived at Coltonville from Equestria." Answer, a blue colt with a fleur-de-lis cutie mark, replied. "They left Equestria to escape the oppression of the magic users and weather controllers." "Well, wouldn't it be amazing to live in that land of magic and enchantment?" Pets whispered to her friends. "Here the weather and sun and moon run themselves." "Really, Pats, you know better than that. There is no such thing as magic." Bright Eyes replied with a sigh. "Pony scientists believe that unicorns have psionic abilities projected through their horns that allow them to generate those strange powers they have. It is thought that Pegasus have a similar ability with the weather." "Oh, yeah?" Bess replied skeptically. "Then how do you explain the royal princesses being able to raise and lower the sun and moon?" "What? Teddy! What? Oh, yeah, that's right. You know who his voice actor is." I can do this. I can do this. I can do this without doing an NNA joke. I can do this without an NNA joke. "You really believe that old fairy tale they used to tell babies?" Teddy, a dark blue colt with sunglasses and orange mane, started. "Geez, Patch, you really are a loser. Now, how about a quarter for a couple of jawbreakers?" "Ow!" "Teddy, stop being mean to her," Sweetheart whinnied at him. "Jeez, you can be such a bully sometimes." As Sweetheart's chiding, the overgrown pony jerk with the crew cut and comb cutie mark fell silent. "Sorry, Sweetheart," he mumbled under his breath. "I've heard equestrian ponies are strange." Bonbon shivered, munching on a cookie from her bag. "I heard their foes can't flex to pick stuff up, and they can't stand and walk on two legs at all." "And I've heard they had diamond dogs and big scary dragons," Clover added. "What if you got burned up, or even eaten by those horrible monsters?" "Besides, Patch, how would we even get to Equestria?" Starlight asked. Follow those old pioneer trails through the evergreen forest? Retrace the footsteps of our cellular ancestors back to Ponyville?
As cozy as cover is, we'll probably take a wrong turn and get lost deeper in the woods.
Teddy started laughing again.
Heck, she'd probably end up in Dream Valley. Teddy!
All the girls yelled in unison, causing the bully to fall quiet with a groan.
Girls, please be quiet,
Miss Hackney roared again.
Now, before I dismiss our class for lunch, I would like to introduce all of you to our 2 new transfer students from Equestria.
As the students whispered amongst themselves, a tall white earth filly with a rainbow mane trotted into the room, followed by a dark blue filly with a dark blue mane. The two stood in front of the class together.
I would like to introduce you all to Celeste and her sister Lunette. They will be spending a month here, and I would like to make you both feel welcome.
Whoa! Lancer! Take a look over there.
Ace, the school's gold-colored jock, whispered to his friend.
Check out the flanks of those 2 fine fillies. We really gotta get a look at them better. Be careful, Ace.
The book will warn his friend.
Those 2 are from a different culture. You don't want to say anything stupid.
Those 2 look kinda cool,
Starlight whispered.
Maybe we should join our tea club. That'd be great.
Sweetheart whinnied.
I always love making new friends. Thank you for having us in your class, everybody.
Celeste bowed her head politely.
We're happy to be here. That's everybody, Celeste, and we call ourselves boys and girls, as well as fillies and colts.
Bright Eyes replied with a laugh.
But anyway, my name's Bright Eyes. Welcome to Coltonville, both of you.
Like us very much, Miss Bright Eyes, Luna replied with a warm smile. The 2 fillies then took a seat, and class resumed. But as Pat stared at the 2 new girls, she noticed there was something familiar about them. Something from her foreign travel books reminded her of someone, but she couldn't put her hook on it. Instead, Lunette caught her gaze and looked back at the filly in confusion. It seemed like an eternity before the afternoon bell rang, signaling the end of the class. As all ponies galloped up to the classroom, Starlight trotted over to the 2 sisters.
Hey, why don't you come with us to the ice cream shop? You can get to know everyone, the filly said with a smile. Besides, I work there. First notice for interview is on me.
That sounds delightful, Celestia replied with a smile. Please lead the way. As the equestrian sisters trotted out the room, Pat and Lunette only stared at each other in suspicion. Chapter 2. Getting to know you. School had ended none too soon, and the teenage ponies all galloped out of their classes as quickly as they could. Celeste and Lunette followed the 6 other fillies to the ice cream shop, trotting along the streets of Coltonville. As they walked along, Bright Eyes noticed that the 2 girls seemed to stare around at everything in wonder, as they had never seen anything like Coltonville before.
Hey, Starlight,
the uncertain mayor asked the group's leader.
You see how those 2 are reacting to everything? It's like you've never seen a regular town before.
They probably never have, Bright Eyes, Starlight whispered back. Remember, Equestria is a backward old country. They've probably never seen indoor plumbing before, let alone modern conveniences. Bright Eyes shook her mane, well aware that her friend was oversimplifying things. Still, she followed her and the others towards the ice cream shop. Hey, girls, I just remembered. I promised my mom I'd watch these with my sisters tonight, Melody told the others. I'm afraid I'll have to skip out on Sundays. See you all tomorrow!
Looks like you're going to have to take a rain check, too. Clover agreed. I have ballet practice tonight, and Madame Pernod just wouldn't be happy if I missed again. Well, girls, looks like it'll be just us 6,
Starlight replied, waving to the other 2 fillies, and they trotted away.
Bye, you 2. See you tomorrow!
The remaining mares trotted down to the ice cream shop. Starlight changed into a work apron. Celeste and Lunette looked around the shop in wonder, taking in the ice cream cone-shaped entrance, checkered floor, and the round spinning stools at the counter.
Wow, this place is so amazing, Celeste replied, taking a seat by the others. Do you and your friends really get to spend your free time here? Yep, this is our #1 hangout spot, Bonbon replied with a laugh. Mostly because Starlight works here. That and the chocolate shakes are so delicious.
Starlight put a chocolate sundae in front of each of them, and Bonbon was the first to eagerly dig in. Wow, your friend does certainly have an appetite, Lunette exclaimed, watching the filly devour the sundae.
That's Bonbon for you, Sweetheart said with a chuckle. She wants to be a fashion model someday, yet she keeps eating like there's no tomorrow. I'm sorry, girls, I just can't help it, Yellow Philly replied with a grin. This stuff tastes so good. I'll just have to diet a little extra harder tomorrow. So, tell me, Celeste, Bright Eyes asked, looking at the siblings over curiously. Where in Equestria are you two from? Manhattan? Las Pegasus?
Can't be a thought place at the wedding, Luna replied firmly, as Starlight put her sundae down in front of her.
What my sister means, we lived in Canterlot during our last school year,
The White Earth Pony added with a nervous grin.
Our family actually is originally from Trottingham and currently lives in Manhattan. I see,
Bright Eyes replied skeptically. She had known that Equestria was a bit old-fashioned and rustic, but the Blue Sisters' accent was just a bit too old-world charm.
And what do your parents do for a living? They were into politics, working for the Equestrian government's bureaucracy,
Celeste replied, before her sister could.
But he passed away some time ago. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that,
Sweetheart replied sadly, as Sweetheart put away her shakedown.
That must be so hard for you.
We don't minutes, Luna replied, glaring at her sister.
So, what do you two do for fun?
Bonbon asked curiously. The two sisters thought quickly for a few moments, before one finally spoke up.
My sister enjoys gazing at the stars, Celeste told him, while I enjoy painting the sky. So, she's an astronomer and you're a painter? Starlight whinnied. That's so cool. You'll have to paint a picture of all of us sometime.
Luna looked around at the four fillies.
Tell us, what does Thal enjoy doing with thy spare time? Oh, well, I want to be an environmentalist,
Bright Eyes declared.
I want to help protect our environment from pollution and development.
Such a noble cause to devote oneself to, Luna replied, approvingly. Well, this world is now being contaminated by ponykind waste far too much than it was before.
You really think so? Bright Eyes whinnied, dropping a bit of her suspicion. Lynette, would you like to help Patrick, Clover, and I at the lake cleaning up to it next week?
I would love it to, Lynette replied, smiling for the first time since she had met the girls.
All the things to help protect our beautiful planet. So, what do your parents do for a living, Starlight?
Celeste asked her, as the pink-haired pony put a malt in front of her.
Well, my mom owns the beauty salon next door, along with the small shop. That's why I work here.
Starlight's eyes drooped.
As for my dad, well, he's not here anymore. I'm sorry to hear that,
The White Earth Pony replied, looking over at Lynette.
It can be hard when a pony's loved ones are so far away.
At the other pony's words, Starlight thought for a moment.
Say, Celeste, if you're not doing anything, why don't you come over this Wednesday and we could do each other's mains for the next week will be there?
Starlight replied with a grin.
We could do each other's mains, get facials, and gossip about boys. It'll be a lot of fun,
Bonbon replied.
Okay, sure, I'd love to come.
The White Earth Pony agreed. As the three fillies giggled at one of his counter, Lynette, Bright Eyes, and Pat watched them from the other end, shaking their heads in disgust. Goody girls, Luna sighed.
Tell me about it,
Pat and Bright Eyes replied in unison, rolling their eyes.
Okay, girls, time to close up for tonight, Starlight told them. See you all tomorrow at school.
As Starlight closed up the shop, each of the girls said their goodbyes and trotted off toward their houses. As the two equestrian sisters began to walk away, Sweetheart and Bonbon came galloping up to them.
Hey, girls, didn't you say you two were staying over on the east side of town?
Bonbon asked them.
Yeah, that is correct, Lynette replied. Why do you ask this? We live in over that part of town, too, Sweetheart replied. We'll walk over to your place with you. Sure, we would love the company,
Celeste replied, as the four fillies trotted off together.
Sweetheart, you said you wanted to be a doctor, Celeste asked the filly. Oh, yeah, I always volunteer at the local hospital, the gentle filly grinned. I come from a family of nurses from Equestria, and I always love helping ponies. 'Tis a noble calling to be in the medical profession, Lynette said admiringly. Thou hast chosen well in thy profession, methinks. Why, thank you, Lynette, Sweetheart replied. If you two ever want to volunteer, let me know. So, what's it like where are you two from? Bonbon asked curiously. Have any girls lived there?
We don't have many fine dishes, fair Bonbon. Lynette told her. Why dost thou asketh?
Well, just in case I ever model there.
Bonbon asked nervously, once he got a cookie.
I'd like to know if I'd be eating anything weird.
Both Lynette and Celeste burst out laughing at that. We think you'll find the food there, mostly similar to your own diet, my friend. Celeste told her, except that odd substance you called meat.
Hey, look what the meal dragged in,
a male voice called out, causing the four mares to look around in confusion. Behind them, they saw three of the colts for class earlier that day. Teddy, Lancer, and Ace. Two of them seemed to have their eyes on the two mares present.
Oh, you guys, Sweetheart chided. You shouldn't sneak up on us like that.
Oh, come on, sweetheart. The blue pony put his hoof around her neck. You know you love it when I do that. The two laughed and giggled as they talked to each other. The two equestrian sisters could clearly tell they were a couple. They did wonder, though, what a gentle pony like Sweetheart could see in such an uncouth brute as Teddy. The pony couple continued to tease each other, while Ace walked over to Celeste. Hello there, my little filly. My name's Ace, the school top sports pony. He threw his long, silky mane back over his shoulder.
Nice to meet you,
Celeste stammered now sheepishly, trying to hide her deep red blush.
I'm Celeste.
Sister, what art thou doing? Lynette asked in shock. Hi, I'm Lancer, the young one silently said to Lynette. You're really pretty. Lynette nodded, desperately looking around for any means of escape. Say, would you two like to join us at the roll rink this Saturday? Ace told them, as Celeste stared into his eyes dreamily. We could each teach you how to skate.
That would be lovely,
Celeste said dreamily,
because I'm at 5.
Sister! Lynette replied scandalously, as Lancer smiled warmly. You can't just... Great! Lancer replied, as the three colts turned away. See you there!
Yeah, see you later, sweetheart.
Teddy called, following the other two away.
Get ready too on Saturday. We'll make it a triple date.
Sure, Teddy, Sweetheart replied with a grin.
See you there. Sweetheart, don't you think Starlight and Bright Eyes will be jealous?
Bonbon whispered to her friend.
The colts they like are messing around with 4 fillies and all.
Well, they aren't really dating them right now, are they? Sweetheart whispered back. Those two couples are always breaking up and getting back together. Besides, it's not like they're marrying them or anything. Well, this is where we're staying, Celeste told them, as they stopped in front of a 2-story townhouse. We'll see the two of you tomorrow.
Have a good night, girls,
Bonbon and Sweetheart whinnied.
See you both tomorrow.
After they had left, the two fillies trotted into the house. Lynette slammed the door.
Well, that went well today, didn't it?
Celeste whinnied with a smile on her face. We made a whole bunch of new friends, and I even got us both a date. Not bad for our first day in school, does he think?
Celestia, are you out of your damned mind?
The younger sister yelled. We both have lifelong partners back home. I can't just lead the boys on like that. As I recall, my dear sister, my life mate cares more about his visits for Equestria than he does me, and yours has become something of a crabby old gnome. Getting a can of cola at the fridge, Celestia popped a tan and sat down on the couch. Who says we can't have fun in our old days?
We...
Lynette started to sputter out. Now, if you excuse me, I want to watch some PTV. Celestia picked up the remote. Pony Harris' new music video is supposed to be on tonight. She turned on the television as a pony in baggy pants blasted out, You can't hoof this! The Solar Princess tapped her hoof along with the beat. I can't believe this is my responsible oldest sister I am talking to. I don't even know why I agreed to come along with you on this journey into youthful folly. Luna snored as she tried her way up to the stairs to the bed. Good night, my dear Celestia. I certainly hope thy hair is clear by this time this morning cometh. As a side note, before I leave you all off today, I hope you appreciate the strength of character I have while doing Ace's voice, because every time I do it, I get this close to breaking out my light voice or making a light reference. Considering the fact that that is Brad Swaley, and, you know, most of these girls have popped up on Dragon Ball Z, Rama, and freaking Inuyasha at one point. Hell, Melody and Bonbon?
We know these girls. Melody, that's Starlight Glimmer. Yeah, it's Kelly Sheridan. And Bon Bon, that's the girl who plays Daring Do on the series Yeah, cool, huh?
Oh, and supposedly Richard Ian Cox is in it, as well as the voice actress of Venus de Milo.